7th-year goalkeeper with the club from the beginning. Defends a set piece here from the Battery. Torres with a deflection that found its way into VanOekel. Steered it back into the width. Blackstock. And Arturo Rodríguez drops back. Landry. Good spin. Juan Torres. Torres sent it wide. There's not many players from that range that put you on the edge of your seat.
To do it. What's interesting about him is that, for me, it is certainly a frequency thing. When it comes to Juan Torres, a great stat pulled up by our front office guru, Nicholas Murray. Out.
Tommy Sohn at the helm, nor with Jay Heaps remaining in charge of soccer operations. Landry shedding one, now two. Slides ahead for Jennings. That's simple for AJ Patterson. 5 years in Charleston for Patterson. Captained the side from worst in the league to first in the East, so to speak. Reaching the championship final.
What a ball.
Jennings. Jennings! Splaying VanOekel. A tad shaken up.
Issue you run into when you're playing the Charleston Battery, tracking both Cal Jennings and MD Myers because of their willingness to come deep, Mike, and that's exactly what both do. Notice how high the line is from VanOekel and AJ Patterson as you drift down in. Well, now you're stepping up. You're creating space between the two, but also individual brilliance to open up that tiny window just in front of the back three for Birmingham.
Second card issued in this game. Pays homage to a famed meteor shower in Alabama, seen in Alabama, didn't hit Alabama. Through for Myers. Myers caught up to it, splayed aside by VanOekel.
That gives you a real good idea right away why Matt VanOekel, top 5 all time in most statistical categories for goalkeepers. How does he reach back across his body? Notice
throughout that playoff run, ultimately fell to his former team, Phoenix Rising, in that final. Landry, Torres, slip through Myers, angle tightening, VanOekel came off his line, deflects out for a corner.
Cal Jennings, the second, very similar in nature. We're both nines starting side by side. As they drop, it brings the back line a little bit higher, and then on the quick diagonal, they get in behind. Who's better in the court of law, Enzo Martinez or Arturo Rodríguez?
I mean, depends what
the bar is raised for both of them.
Well, I mean, the bar is passed. Rodríguez curling, met again by VanOekel. Didn't know how close that was going to get. Ultimately,
we're just talking about the left footer and slow to react here. Enzo Martinez out on an island. Notice Danny Trejo gets caught ball watching. Group comes out, eliminate the threat, because if the ball does come back in, Mike, in the near post, VanOekel's left out to dry.
Well, VanOekel says case closed. Torres skews into the air. Smith trying to get beneath it. Out to the halfway line. Halftime here in Birmingham, scoreless, and it is a withstood barrage at the end by VanOekel and the Legion.
Changed his thoughts on how to go about recruiting. Go check it out in the USL YouTube app.
Yep, excellent. On to the second half we go. Birmingham could get the win of their season here tonight. Ball across, header, lofted into the grasp of Zamudio. That was a defensive header at that. Let's play this long for Jennings.
Is that for a touch? Oh, he's out.
And Oekel got lost. Found himself. Angle got tight for Jennings.
It's a heck of a touch by Cal Jennings to bring that down yet alone. To then drop that shoulder, get the explosion in behind. VanOekel nearly had his pocket picked.
Sent out a play, Pasher helping to intervene. I remember talking to him at the 2016 final. He was with Swope Park Rangers at the time. Available off the bench tonight, missed the last 2 games. Could be a go for Charleston this evening. Get to the hour mark and start to contemplate changes. Jeremy Kelly also starting to get ready. This from the top of the 18. Smashed and denied. Martinez across and laced off the first time. On a play.
On the initial tackle, Mike, notice the amount of bodies up high for Birmingham Legion. Much better. Compress the field, committed to getting numbers in advanced position.
Double sub here for Charleston. Ikaza and Arturo Rodríguez are coming out. There's Jeremy Kelly. Aaron Molloy joins, both with Ben Pierman in Memphis. Kelly had the best season of his career with Ben in 2022. Blackstock, Juan Torres. Torres! Whether he's looking for Kelly or looking to chip, the goalkeeper is in some ways irrelevant. It's a corner either way.
That back stick, though, is just starting to open up, though. Tregarthen doesn't recognize.
Kelly. Pitchforks ahead, snap back. Laced it frame, went for that short stick. That is save 6 for VanOekel.
That you get out of Aaron Molloy than you do at Emilia Ikaza. Now, he is more attack-minded, Emilia Ikaza, on a regular basis, but the flair for the dramatics, the way that Aaron Molloy can in an instant change a game, either by his distributions in all the league or his opportunities from distance.
Corner met by Tabor Taka. Settled, Landry. Trejo ahead, Pasher. Pasher crafts, drops, Tabor Taka. Akpunonu was in the way. Ultimately, Zamudio claims it. Well, it's a valuable point for Birmingham against the second-place team in the championship. It is a 0-0 draw on this Wednesday night.